Welcome back to Rando, Canada. We have a new clutch of Quanju swords that we're going to add to the enclosure. Aggressive, nocturnal long-lived, strong intolerant, large appetite. Aggressive and aggressive nocturnal. We said we're going to hatch everything that we can. That's a lot of money, but we can technically do that. We just need the welfare, which I guess means we need these scientists back. Is that going to mess up our alpha at all, I wonder? So intolerant, 30% dominance, but not aggressive. So if we have an aggressive, yeah, with a different trait, that one would be alpha. Yeah, so aggressive, intolerant, large appetite guy. So none of these are good. Okay, that's fine. None of them matter. Very well. Going to be a minute on these scientists. Where were we at our research? So the big thing we need to push is aviary stuff, right? Which we haven't even done the base research for yet, because that also takes welfare. So I guess we gotta hash the Quanju first, and then work on this. Oh, and you need a break too. You shouldn't be important. You can rest here. 6, and then just some 2s. We might need more welfare. That might have been something I was keeping an eye out for. I don't remember. Yeah, because we got a few. Yeah, you're a good geneticist. You're a good geneticist. We've only got the one welfare person. 3 with a cap of 6. You know, I think I was looking, and I just didn't like anybody I saw. 4 with a cap of 8, training level 2, 39 per minute. Very expensive. Yeah, I'm not impressed by that. I think we'll try and wait. I think I'd rather just have a specialist, have somebody just with a high total, be done with it. Yeah. Well, I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to do that. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. I can't. It doesn't want to happen. I had my finger on the button to mute, but it doesn't want to happen. Okay. 6, 2, and 2. Yeah, so 10 welfare here is fine. We'll do this. An aviary was... Should have kept an eye on that. 9. So this is basically the same batch of 3 scientists. At least we need the 6 back. So in the meantime, we could also do, like, proper notosaurs, maybe? So the nodos we have now are not the correct one. These are supposed to be Quillian Mountains with Papurana. Quillian, Papu. It's supposed to be C on the first slot, A, C. Negating the antisocial, which is actually really nice. A, and then CAC. CAC. Save and exit. So that's perfect completed notosaur genomes there. 5 on this guy. I'm going to actually put a point in him if I have it. Wah! Wah! Don't drag me over there, friends. 6. We'll do that. Head back over here. Synthesize some more notosaurus. What's the lifespan on the existing notosaurs? 6271. We could just expunge these guys, maybe. I'm assuming we can't actually hatch these either. Defensive fit, large, appetite, defensive, strong, docile. So I'm thinking that one ends up being the alpha. Defensive and strong both affect dominance, so should be the case. Alright. So they're basically stuck sitting there until the Quanjus are back, I guess. Unless this can be done here. Because we did have an extra 2 welfare. It is possible, yeah. It's not good sending all those people out on that task. But they might not have anything else to do. I think we will rest here, though. That way we don't risk the event that makes them want to leave. And then, yeah, we have nothing except for genetics points, basically, and after that. I mean, we have 4 logistics, but, like, that's not great. Oh, we have an inoculation, too, to do at some point. Should have probably done that before more Quanjus are done. And then for gene mods, we still have this. So yeah, we can knock this out real quick too while that other person rests. I think we'll do that just to have it out of the way. Alright, so it's going to be... I'm going to hatch all those notosaurs, and then we'll be back basically when it's time for them to be released.
Of course, I'm interested in the value of paleontology. Before me, the science toiled in relative obscurity. But since I created living dinosaurs, doing the impossible requires a level of excellence you can only retain if you compensate accordingly.
Oh yeah, shoot, I muted my mic and then I talked on the recording. Whoops. I forgot I did that. That wasn't for the full thing at least. Good warning. Okay, yeah. Well, what I was just waving around there talking about was we're gonna need more amenities soon. We need to fix this corner still. Maybe we'll replace it with an aviary. And these guys are ready to go now. Let's get them out. We'll see how content 7 are in this enclosure. Fix it if need be. I don't know how I muted my mic and then, like, forgot in the space of 30 seconds to unmute it. That's impressive, actually. An impressive lapse of memory there. And yeah, I deleted these other buildings because I was tired of having the little errors show up on the top of the screen for them being off the grid. So yeah, why don't we get those... Oh, I totally forgot about the notosaurs too. What am I doing today? I'm just forgetting everything. Let's hatch these guys. We could put... So we'll put the 6 guy, I think, on the welfare task real quickly. We'll just grab these 2 and put them on this. So this guy can rest. And then, yeah, we'll do this. And then after that is complete, we'll do the aviary base research and push from there. I'm about to make sure, of course, that all of this is going to work. Prey is red, and yet it says 1 of 1. That's really weird. Yeah, it might be because it was about to dip over to 2. That was a curious one. Oh, they're blocked, of course. Guess we'll just slap it down there in the middle. Water has to be expanded. Let's just try and expand off of what's already here then. And maintain the style a little bit, maybe. Maybe? Okay, there it is. It's a little steep here now in terrain, but should work still. They just have a nice little hill to trek down and get to water all the time. And we can just rock brush this some more, I think. Yeah. That kind of works with it being at the bottom of the gully like this, being a rock. Now the real question is, of course, how many more of these have to land? That's 7 right there, so that's the last one. Open space not met. They have enough forest, though. And this is the full group, so we can basically just probably get this perfect, I would imagine. Yeah. So they still have good on forest there, so why don't we just, yeah, massage that a little bit further. That looks pretty good, I think. And then just expand the water up and do whatever else we have to make this work. Okay. Surprised that I could actually flatten a lot of this out. I think I'll move this feeder back. If I can get it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Over there, somewhere kind of out of the way. Then just smooth that back out so it doesn't look like shit. Yes, much better. Great. You guys are still happy now, hopefully. You have rock.
I'm not
yeah,
working
okay.
for accolades.
So that's definitely all the Quan Jus are going to
Legacy
put in.
comes much
I do want to do more baryonyxes too. Let's grab these guys.
later. For now, we need to
But I think we'll
understand
put the
as much as we
baryonyxes
can about
off
the
till a little bit
dinosaurs if
later.
they are to be a viable commodity. So continue your efforts. People care for what they value.
Yeah, so Quillian makes them pretty light colored. What's the Papurana pattern head? Subtle green to the legs? Yeah. I mean, they look a little bit better than the red ones, I think, because the red ones looked really weird with the lightly colored osteoderms on the top, with the red between them just looks wrong. So I definitely prefer these ones. They're not exciting, but they're not weird looking. That's the big thing, right? We just don't want them to be weird. Just don't be weird. Speaking of weird, we will get rid of the weird ones, I think, actually. Since we've replaced them with the proper skin color. Which is the only time we're gonna, like, remove them, I think. The notosaurs are, like, not pushed in terms of their environmental needs. They're just filler. So it's really easy to just replace 3 without it actually, like, removing difficulty from the park, right? Whereas if we, like, replace the apatosaurs, we're kind of, like, actually potentially improving things by having better genetics on them. And then there's, like, an argument that we're, you know, violating the loosely held rule set of the run, right? We could... Nah, let's just sell them. We could try and, like, engineer fights with these, but I don't know. Let's not bother. I'd rather not deal with those right now, and we can come back to... Okay, storm warning. We can come back to fights later for anything that needs to be unlocked that way. So, our scientists are all available. We should get going right away on Aviary here. 6. It really doesn't matter who else we use. The argument probably would be to not use logistics people. So maybe these 3. Because these guys can do other tasks, such as dig. Were we doing... Yeah, we started Dimorphodon. So let's finish Dimorphodon up. No points for any of these guys. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I think cheaper with altruistic here is fine. Oh, also this aviary, 3 minutes. That should be back pretty quickly after the storm. That shouldn't be an issue.
Transit has commenced. Asset transportation underway.
How old are these Apatos? Yeah, so the Apatos are only just over a third through their lifespan, so they'll probably see out the end of the park if we don't change them up. I don't know, maybe we should establish a proper rule for, like, replacing things. Oh, these aren't actually that bad. Just large appetite on the alpha. No, we can replace these. It's not gonna... It's not really re-rolling anything. Like, we don't have an egregiously bad herd. Oh, we actually finished the contract. I totally missed that.
I'm something of a perfectionist, and I
modify in a specific way. Hatch modify.
That you'll do your best.
Photograph.
I just wanted to make that clear.
It's a bit of a trap.
And welcome. I will accept nothing less than your best.
Okay, photograph eating. That's
this
not bad.
Next objective should give you the chance to prove what you're capable of, to me and to yourself.
Could potentially just cheese this right now by just taking pictures through this fence. Sure, man, you can post something to your gecko. I'll check it out after we're done streaming. Or at the end of the stream or something. Looking for food? Okay, okay, we're almost there. We've almost got, you know, food. Actually eat. Problem is it's an Apatosaurus. They'll look for food for hours because they're just bad at living. Ironic, given that they're wildly successful animals, but you know, they don't work well in the modern day, I guess. I don't even know where the Apato I'm taking a picture of is. It's back there in the trees somewhere. Still looking for food, like an asshole. Where is it? It's a nice snowy day out here. No, there's two looking for food. And an injury. Oh, that other Jeep actually got in there, which is funny. Looking for food, running, panicking. The other one's not even eating. I wonder if we missed it? If it fed for a split second, or if it just switched behaviors. It might have just switched behaviors. Come on, dude. Eat. Let's pause here. We've got injuries to evaluate, so. Frostbite, frostbite. Those are minor. We'll just queue this up. Okay, Aviary's done. We're not going to do any more research until post-storm to make sure there's no bigger injuries. Where are these Apatos, and why are they not eaten? So you're all content. I can't tell which one. Oh, you're looking for food. Roaming, looking for food, sleeping. So let's hop in this car. Now we know where the Apatos are. Somewhere over there. Maybe.
I wouldn't say this photo is bad.
Maybe.
No, wait, that's exactly what I would say.
Listen, you cheeky bitch. I'm doing my best. Trying, goddammit. Cabot. Stock photo Cabot. Looking for food. They're all looking for food, nobody actually eating. Which is, strange. They're like me in the grocery store. Where's the food at? Fuck. Actually, kind of crazy that we can't get somebody eating. With this many actually actively looking for food. Unless it's like a storm thing, where they don't eat during the snowstorm for some dumb reason. I don't know. This is content, right? Just taking a bunch of pictures over and over again of nothing, waiting to complete this stupid contract. These ones are eating plants. Thank you. God damn. These ones are my least favorite contracts because they require me to just go out and waste time doing this. Alright. Let's get the park open for business. Fossils are in here. Infected wound in the park. Yeah, that didn't take long at all, did it? Dimorphodon complete. Why don't you do that? Yeah. It's probably the frostbite. I don't know if we have to redo the Medicate so we will. Just to make sure it gets both. Okay, so base aviary research complete. Yeah, I have my self-watch set up too. So upgrades is 16 welfare. That's brutal. We have 8. 12 with the other dudes. It is 4, so we actually have 14. So we're only 2 points off if we commit the 2 points here. Basically just need that decent welfare person. A generalist with 5. New candidates is 7.5 minutes away. Yeah, I don't know how the numbers work. $5 welfare on a 766 recruit cost is kind of rough, but there was like no other options here. Well, I guess there's this one, but that's $1,500,000. Never mind. No. Nope. That's going to be a hard no. 983. Actually, maybe this isn't that bad, relatively speaking. Because if we get somebody like this, that's 18k per minute, their skill set's garbage, actually. Alright, let's just grab this one. Let's just be done with it. We'll do the upgrades first. Oh, we have to actually still... Wait. We're just 1 point off. Oh, is this a 3? Wait, scientist limit 4. Why was that red? Oh, no, it is 4. It's because I was hovering over one, and I saw the 14 while I was hovering. Because it counts them in, even though you haven't clicked on them. I got rused. I tricked myself. Alright, these 4 maybe? No. Fossil guy, stay back. Do this one. And then we can probably go do Marodactylus too. Oh, we haven't researched Mara. We could go get rid of Pterodactylus fossils. Or maybe we can just research Mara. 9 genetics. No. What about Myosora, maybe? Myosora actually is fairly deep in the tree, right? Yeah. Oh, but we can work on 2B. Sure, do that. Okay. And I guess we could have waited for more action out here in the park, but I think we're good. Looks like that frostbite actually treated itself, which was interesting. These guys should still be good. Oh, we don't have a ranger station in here, do we? No. So there's a gate there, and there's a gate over there. Let's put it over here. About there. Restricted by gyrosphere track. Actually, no, let's put it up here more. Get the main area with the water. It'll require the Jeep to travel a little bit further, but it's fine. At least they won't have to be in the pen to start out the checking. They'll hit up the ranger station outside the pen and then go inside to check the dinos, which will be decently efficient. That research is complete. Fossils are coming in a second, so we can do something else after that. Maybe just the Myosora research. That's a 9 genetics. So we'll be able to do that. Oh, we can put the aviary in. Let's start that. Oh, shoot, I was going to fix that corner, too. Well, anyway. Can't actually fit this aviary here. This is the original idea of a place to put it, which will not work. This corner will. This middle section will not. Okay. So let's just move this out. Might. Okay, so this section doesn't work as originally envisioned. Because we never actually sized it out. We just, said we'd try to make it do the thing, and that's as much planning and forethought as we put into that idea. So let's do that. You can go down here now. Put the control center just like... Well, if we put it back here, the path is not quite going to align because of that pylon. We could probably just fix the pylon, though. Wow, that's like pixel perfect right there. Damn. Okay. So let's do... maybe we go from this, and then we just pop over here. Zigzag back for now. We can redo the power lines later. I mean, that's not an unreasonable little power line thing to do, zigzag like that. And then that frees up this corner. So if we do this corner differently, maybe we just go straight forward from here, like that for now. And then we just scrap this out. Will the aviary fit in here? Essentially. I mean, not quite as it stands, but that's partially down to the pylon here. Okay. Oops. Let's align here. We do one of these, splits the path off. That gets us some space. So that's going to basically always clip this middle path section here, actually. So let's just delete it, too. Let's get this in and then worry about the pathing through here. Also don't like how it looks like it might be changing, yeah, elevation levels through here different ways. That's kind of not what I want to happen. Also, what alignment do I need for this to have? We can't put the viewing gallery on it, so we don't know where that aligns. I think the viewing gallery, I don't remember. I think the viewing gallery snaps in between these sections, right? So the viewing gallery is actually probably almost in line. This just isn't. What's the research for viewing gallery anyway? I think the viewing gallery research was like predicated upon having a operational hatchery specifically, not a dinosaur in the park. Okay, so we just need a hatchery. So let's just put it in, link it up, and then worry about like what it's gonna do for connecting, like what the alignment's gonna be for connecting everything up. Yeah, we'll do that. Crooked path or crooked wire connection, but this is also crooked, so whatever. Who cares? Dimorphodon's done. Aviary upgrades in a minute. Viewing gallery's ready. What is the... This is only logistics, but 16 goddamn logistics. 5... We got 8, 15, and a 3. We should have enough with the exact 4 members. Okay. So I guess we also wait for that. Well, nothing down here is visitor facilities, so this doesn't damage our park quality at all. 78% appeal already, too. A lot of Quanjus. That's a lot of income there. We need more amenities. So we have to decide what we're going to do about that. if we put in a large amenity here, would it work? That looks viable. Let's grab this staff center and move it down, maybe. If we put it behind this hotel, yeah, that's perfect. And then the power thing has to be moved. That's fine. I think it's better to build a new one. And then connect up the wire, and then delete the old one, because they're not expensive. And it allows us to keep the park from getting disconnected. So let's just slap that in there. Actually, we could just connect this up over here somewhere. Oh, connected, obstructed by pylon. Yeah, so we can delete this wire, link this up, and then link this up, and then connect this up over here, and then everything will be powered while we restructure the park a little bit. I think that's fine. Okay. So yeah, we have to demolish you, reconnect the power again. But at no point... Oh, shoot. Well, yeah. So while that's rebuilding... Or, well, that's deconstructing. It actually blocks us from putting the wire in. So we'll do that crap. That's fine. Let that demolish. And then put in... We want food down there. Drinks down there. So this should be... Or should I put food in way down here? Let's make this food for now and see if it'll work. Oh, it won't fit. So yeah. Okay, so that didn't matter. We could put the other staff center in here. Yeah, so food should go down here somewhere then. So I think for now we'll just put it like right here. A lot of green and yellow. A little bit of orange. Yeah, so just do... one of those. Shopping and drinks. So drinks I think we'll do here. Oh, can go like that. But not there, which is where it really ought to be. So yeah, we'll just connect up the pylon over here instead. We'll redo all these pylons at some point. Like when the aviary is settled, we'll redo the pylons around it. Make use of those like kind of open areas on the corners of the aviary because it's rounded and not square, and everything else is pretty square right now. And this should be a little bit better here than on the other side. Green, yeah, ginger beer is great. Aquarium, skeleton display, see what it looks like. And then last but not least, shopping down here. Actually, like this, I think is better. Leisure wear, aquarium, fossil display, skeleton display, whatever. Okay, and all of our crew is back. In the meantime, from whatever else they were doing. Let's get the avian viewing gallery, 5443. Boom. That is like an absurd amount of money. There's realistically no reason you should ever research that, other than aesthetics. Just run a gyrosphere tour through your aviary. It's way better. Or just put in a viewing gallery. Just do this. Viewing gallery outside of the aviary. Save the money. It's so expensive. I don't know why it's even a separate research option. It's just actually bad. It's actively bad to do, which is not what the thing should be. All right, let's check out these guys real quick. So you need a little bit more yellow. Yeah, you have way too much green. So this is just gourmet steaks, I guess. Same here. We definitely, yeah, need to keep this as something with orange and yellow. Oh, this should just be leisure wear. Okay, there's all that. 3.5 stars. Things are flying along.
They did this in the wild. Now they can fight in captivity.
98%. Missing open space. Territory goddamn decay. The forest need can maybe be trimmed a little bit more. It's pretty narrow. We can probably, it's fine. I was gonna say we could probably use a few decorative trees to make it work better, but it looks like we're fine here. All right. I mean, there's enough Quanjus. They roam enough. They should keep the whole thing in their territory. Literally, just the corners are missing. And that's the only thing that's messing it up. Research is going to be 1.5 minutes.
Trust is a big part of the job. That's why I trust you'll take on this latest objective.
Largest territory is always good. This is what? Nasuto's largest to 16? Pretty sure that's Nasuto. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, that's Nasuto. Actually, I shouldn't even have to count. Oh, also, this screen literally tells your populations. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Nasuto. Death Valley Pilo is the right skin. AAG. Yeah, they have one available modification because they should have a point in strong. From the randomizer, again, a C in the second or the third to last gene is +1 to that gene in the genome. Oops. Yeah, do that. That's worth running.
More dinosaurs means more potential problems we have to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Vigilance is the name of the game.
Yeah, no, the name of the game is Jurassic World Evolution 2. What are you talking about? It's literally on the box. All right. Large appetite, docile, social. Large appetite, docile, social. Strong, social, strong, social. So these might be the new alphas, which might actually reduce large appetite needs, because I think that should only apply if the large appetite is alpha, but I'm not completely sure. It used to say that, I think, before they redid the tooltip a few updates ago, but I might be misremembering. And that's our 3 we need. We got 4 total, so that's good. Do we have any margins on the Apatos? Not much, but there's a little bit we can play with there. Look at him go. Go fuck up Big Rock. Go fight an Allosaurus. Okay. Avian Viewing Gallery. Ready to go. Okay, so that's snapping to the same sections, I think, as the hatchery does. Yeah, because it's straight against the hatchery there. So, I don't think I can move this. No, so I have to delete this. Unless I want to put in a second aviary, which actually might be cheaper. I'm not sure, because we are going to have a second aviary, eventually at least. And then I want to get the Dimorphodons going, so I don't really want to put people on other tasks yet. So I might have to play around with that. I don't know. We could... Well, I only need genetics for that. We could still go dig up something. Do we have anything to dig up? Did we actually finish? No, we still haven't done Myosaura. Cannot remember which genetic things we've done, or which research things we've done. And this has to get deleted so we can remove, or move the dome around here. Let's go fast.
That last objective, you were directly over the target.
Really now? Directly over the... What does that even mean? Excuse me? Can I not rotate this? I guess I can't. So I have to demolish this and rebuild it. Well, that's ass. That's a bit shit. Well, we know we want to align these little markers up. That both sections will do the same thing with that. So let's just do that. Aviary Dome. Oh, but I don't see them now. Blah. Are they where the arrows are or between the arrows? That's what I don't remember. I think they're I feel like they're between the arrows, but that doesn't align. That does. No, that's right. Okay, great. Well, there's the Dimorphodon aviary as planned. So that's taken care of. The other aviary probably we'll put in this other corner, maybe? Let's get the Dimorphodons in first. See how well the space suits them, and then deal with the second aviary. So far, so Dimorphodon's ready to go once we get this finished. And then we're going to put Marodactylus in too. That's the other one we rolled on. Why does this not... Oh yeah, right, because I aligned it with the front, not the side. Yeah. So it's just going to be like that. So we'll do this in the back. And then we can do Avian Viewing Gallery. That's really close to that path. I sure hope that fits. Nice! Look at that. Pixel perfect again. Beautiful shit. Just gotta, fix the power lines. No, I'll check it out later, Dino. We'll check it out at the end. Or we'll take or maybe between episodes when we're recording, we'll check it out. So I think, yeah, if we put a toilet in behind that, we'll still have space. So let's just run that line like that. That goes to there. That seems fine for now. This we'll want to redo, but we can leave that alone. Or we could actually potentially sneak the power lines around the outside of the aviary, which is a good place to put them where they'll be less intrusive. No, that actually blocks. Curious. Go away, thank you. I still might do this. We just have to run it. What if we do it like this? I'm trying to think of like a way that doesn't look weird. Because it almost always does. How is that outside the buildable area when the power pylon is already in there? Whatever. Okay, I think that's fine. Arcs around. We can even move this back and then it'll look less weird with it curving back inward. Some minor aesthetical considerations. Wow, it's blocked by that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Okay, so this can just go like this then. Which actually aligns with the pathing, which is kind of nice. Alright, so we just do that. Comes in back over there. This power line's not needed. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then I want to link up past this section of the aviary again. So we'll do a path through like that. All right. That's not bad. We can cut this other corner down here and then put the Marodactylus aviary in there. We'll use the Dimorphodon single bubble aviary as like a kind of an idea of how to get a grasp on if the Mara has to be more than one dome. We should have enough space for it to be bigger than one, though. It should be fine. We could also grab this staff center and move this, so I think we'll do that. It doesn't need to be back there. Nothing else can fit in this gap anyway. So just put it here next to the other staff center. And it's like the perfect size. I don't think that path was straight. Can I even delete that path? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure I can. Yeah, it's big. Okay, that's straight. Taurosauruses are fighting. What died? Okay, and a pseudo-dead of old age is expected. They've already been dying, so that's not anything new. Construction accident. Lose money, lose money. 500k, 10% publicity. I think, given that we're close to 4 stars, the publicity rating is actually a pretty significant hit to financials. So let's just take the bigger base hit. All right, hatchery, we'll do egg synthesis. Wait, synthesis always successful? Guarantees egg synthesis success. That's different. Synthesis always successful. Was this changed? This used to increase the chance. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. Unless I'm going crazy. Huh. I wonder if this tooltip is accurate too, that it actually gives you the full clutch. I'll have to watch back like the one clutch man stuff maybe and see if that challenge might be more viable now. If we'd always get the full clutch size. Well, anyway, that's not what we're here for today. Dimorphodon, CV, skin color, that'll be Champlain Valley, pattern is CH, Calcorana, green and blue. Genetic sequence, AAC, negates the short-lived, very nice. A C for a little bit of humble, C for a little bit of social, and C for a little bit of tolerant, that doesn't matter. And C for a little bit of strong, that's also pretty irrelevant. That's not a bad genetic sequence, though, because we got chances at social and humble. And we got rid of the long-lived. I'm pretty happy with that dice roll. That was a good random set. They even have 25% resilience as a base. Not bad. Let's get these guys hatched. So, I might use the welfare here, because they can help with the hatch. So let's do that. That way they're like not sent out on a different task. You rest. And then for research, probably Marodactylus. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would leave, so these two would be exhausted, but they have to go regardless. That would leave the 5 on the 4 to dig fossils or whatever. Or to help synth. Nah, it's fine. I don't think it matters which scientist we use, actually. So we'll do that. Well, I guess the other thing we could do would be to hatch more dinos of one or the other, but I don't think we need to. I'd like to replace the Apatos, but that's 8 genetics. We can't do that. More berries, though? 7? We have 5. I mean, the Dimorphodons will be done super soon, actually. So let's not worry about that. We'll just get the Dimorphodons out here really quickly. Oh, and we probably should actually, like, do something in this aviary, huh? Terrain constraints. Really? Okay, we're fine. I thought that was gonna completely bone me. We better be able to fit a fish feeder in there, though. Interesting. Unexpected. I would have assumed this would have worked as a layout. What can we do? So we might need to move this around to get enough space. I can say, oh, that's so close too. Really annoying that these take up such a massive footprint. So I think we'll have to move, I guess, the hatchery, which we can do after we release the Dimorphodons. Excuse me. So what would we do here? I guess we can delete it too. I mean, we need to have it so that they can interact, but we could delete it temporarily. So if we put it over here, it's gonna we have to move the pylon around. The other option would be to do one of these. I guess we could put it here. That way we cluster everything on this side. Could we build a new one? I wonder if that's possible. Can you have two on one aviary? Yes. Okay. This is hard to align. I probably should just went with that first one, which was pretty good. That's about the same anyway. Alright, fine. We'll just do that. It's less good, but it's fine. I suppose moving this would have saved us the cost of the upgrade, huh? Well, shit. At this point, it is whatever it is. How much is it? 100k, that's pretty irrelevant, actually. Alright. That lies. Batch size 6, viable eggs 5. This upgrade is a liar. Synthesis always successful is bullshit. So I'm not wrong. This used to say synthesis chance increased, which is exactly what it still does. They changed the tooltip and they made it a liar. Okay, well, now we know. We got humble and social. So this tolerant humble one's going to be the one that wins. Nature or feeder needs might matter here too. Oh, do we know? Wait, does it say here what their social is? No. Synthesized dimorphodon. Social. 3. 3 min pop. Okay. So we'll hatch these 5. And that probably will be all we hatch for them. Because we don't want to stress the aviary. Especially given that we're having a hard time fitting the frickin' feeder in here. Yeah, so it should work once we move it. Because, yeah, we should be able to get that extended all the way out to the border, so there'll be space there. Really awkward how much effort that takes. Sell dinosaurs with high appeal.
This next objective falls squarely into that category.
Park rating 4.5. Sure, that way we don't have to worry about contracts for a while. That's always
The
good.
park rating is looking good.
1 minute for
but it could be looking
dimorphodons.
better.
Why don't we do a cut here and just wait for them, get them out, and be just about done with today's episode at that point, I think. Okay, we've got a slight feeder issue in the Quanju pen, which is causing some disease outbreaks, but we can get these dimorphodons out while the medical team responds.
Now, you'd think a mouthful of teeth.
They're nice looking enough dimorphodons. Where's the blue come into play? I guess along the shoulder here, kind of these stripes. Yeah, that's not bad. Can we do the aviary things we need to do? If we click delete, yes. Delete, delete. Now we have to wait for that to go before we can get the feeder in there. What else can we do? We can at least do the sand. The brush is there somewhere. A ton of sand. So yeah, I'm going to say that the Mara aviary probably needs to be more than 1 dome. Maybe it can be done with just 2, but this is pretty compact. And yeah, these needs are not terribly high on this dimorphodon flock. We should give them like a roost. It just feels wrong if they don't have some sort of roost. We can give them one of these nice big... Where are they? Here. Nice big aviary perch point. Or no, obstructed. We'll put it over here. That's probably fine.
Would be scary enough. But this animal, the Dimorphodon actually has 2 distinct types of teeth in its jaws. And it flies. Well,
That's why
more
it's got
accurately,
die in the title.
glides.
Dimorph, two form. Two form tooth. Dimorphodon. Any minute now. Okay, let's deal with this crisis. The situation is that nobody is here. Are they stuck? Oh, they went around the outside. Oh, no, they went through the pen. Because he's at the gate right now. Okay. Well, that's not efficient, but it'll work. Oh, shoot. We might have to treat them, too. Gross. I did dispatch both Jeeps. Which was unnecessary because they were both at base, it seems. Are you... Really? You got a 3-point turn to disinfect the fucking feeder, my dude? Alright. I'm going to put the welfare specialist on this, I think, just to get it done quicker. And that other one is going to need to rest soon. Which means the medical team probably can't treat these dudes. So we'll probably try to juggle it and keep them around. Is this done deleting finally? Can I actually feed my reptiles in a little reptile house? Yes. Okay. 1 feeder of a fishy fish. Fishy. Obstructed by... Oh my god. You can't be. That's illegal. Seriously? How are you obstructed by the fucking dome? You have to be in here. Oh, no, I saw blue. Oh, so finicky, but it works. We can do it in one area. Missing open space. And water. And area? Really? Actually does not work in one. If we kill the perch point... Oh, fuck. I can't do the perch point because... Why? Because one of them is perched on it? Yes. Is it too many Dimorphodons? This might be down to alpha stuff, too. Oh, large appetite strong. So we might have had the humble one before or something, maybe? Dominance 40, 47, 59. This should be alpha. So it should be humble. I don't know. They should switch. It should sort itself out. Okay. Salmonella, please. Oh, the medical team didn't even make it back, which is great. Get in there, treat my dinosaurs, please. And a thank you. I still can't delete this. Bro. I know I gave you a nice roost to sit on, but I need you to get off of it now so that I can delete it. Because you don't like your pen. You need more space. Little Dimorphodon, please. Little Dimorphodon, please. Please leave. Please get off of the roost. Okay. So they were 91. I'm mostly just curious if this actually affects it. Not really. Okay, now the tolerant ones become alpha. 47. That shouldn't be the case.
And I can admit when I'm wrong.
Still 91.
But as long as I have a delete button, I really don't have to. Keep up the good work. You're clearing up my hard drive.
Alright, well, let's just leave this alone for now. We'll check back on the Dimorphodons later and see if they've sorted their shit out at any point. Let's get the scientists doing some jobs here at the end of this episode. 6 hours game time. We'll make it under par with a margin to spare. We need to get Marodactylus. Oh, also we hit 4 stars. We should roll our next species. We're going to commit to the Marodactylus expedition right away. That's just a 5, which is pretty good. Fossils held at customs. 2 times task. Unavailable until complete. That's a different scientist? Oh, that's the welfare guy. This should be a fairly quick dig. Well, I guess the task is double. No, just pay the 100k. Fuck it. Let's not bother with anything else. What's your idea, Dino? Next thing we need to do. I could hatch those berries that I wanted to hatch. Let's do a second set of baryonics right now. Maybe these two, because they're fully rested. Yeah, we'll get those berries out. Now let's see what our 4-star dinos are going to be. Scorpius Rex and Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, okay, fuck. That's ass. Fuck. So Scorp needs Carno, Velociraptor, and Rex. Rex needs 3 fights, 1. And this branch. Well, let's just get started on that, I guess. I think we will exhaust this guy here for that. So we'll put in a Rex, we put in a Scorp. That'll have to be in a separate section of the park, I guess, with a with like a monorail maybe. I mean, we could put something in here off of this pen, but not... I guess we could put one in here, then a Rexon down here. Maybe. Well, that means this is the full roster for the park. So all we're missing is the last 4 dinos. Mara, Maya, Scorp, and Tyranno. So the Mayas can go in this existing pen. It should be fine. There should be space. They should match vegetation types enough to work. Yeah, it should be an option. We could see about doing that dino when we're done. For sure. We can take a look at that. Alright. Well, that's not what I was hoping for last couple species, because those are both somewhat obnoxious ones. I don't think all species in one park is that interesting, because it's... You just cram them all in little pens. It just ends up being very... cramped. Why do we have more disease? Common cold. Comfort 84%? We have no ground. Why do you have no ground fiber? Because your territory's degraded a bunch? What can we delete? Okay, so the Apatosaurs... Now you're fucking missing Tall Leaf. Why? You have enough force, though. Okay. Was it fiber on the Toro? Yeah, fiber. So what I want to do is probably keep an eye on the damn Apatos. And then do the fiber that way. Oh, but the Toro territory. Ah, shit. It's somewhere approximately in this area. So we'll just kind of do some of that. And there's the Tall Leaf need. Okay, so that's viable. How do the Toros feel now? Oh, they're actually good. Barely on ground fiber. Great. So that one will begin healing. Okay. Has anybody else been fucked up by this? 100%. The Nasudos and Nodos are chill. It's just the Toros and Apatos that are finicky and shitty. For whatever reason, the Toros just don't seem to move around enough. I guess there's only... Wait, are there seriously 6? There's 6 Torosauruses in here. Why are they not moving around more? We'll be revisiting every challenge mode. So the UKA might be the next one we do, actually, after this. I think that's the plan anyway. I have it written down somewhere on a sheet of paper. I'm not going to find it right now, but I think that's the one I plan to do next. Okay, well, I mean, this works for now. We can consider putting more Taurosauruses in to try to make it work better, but I'm not sure if that actually will, because they stick together and their needs will just be shittier. Do we have like a bad alpha? Yeah, large appetite. Large appetite's a son of a bitch. Definitely obnoxious. Alright, well, why don't we end this episode here? It's a bit of a long one. I don't know where the last hour went, if I'm being honest.